spiritual successor to the beloved FJ Cruiser, is no longer a rumor hiding in patent filings and speculative sketches. It is real, it is boxy, and it is ready to redefine what a small, capable adventure SUV can be when it launches in Japan by mid-2026, with global expansion expected to follow shortly after. For anyone who has been scouring the internet for the latest 2026 Toyota FJ Cruiser release date, official specs, and pricing expectations, the wait is effectively over, and the details are better than many dared to hope. Toyota officially unveiled the Land Cruiser FJ prototype at the 2025 Japan Mobility Show in Tokyo, and the response was immediate and electric. Unlike so many modern SUVs that have softened their edges in pursuit of aerodynamic efficiency and suburban sensibility, the new FJ leans hard into its heritage. The silhouette is unmistakably upright and square, echoing the legendary FJ40 and the original FJ Cruiser that built a cult following between 2007 and 2014. Round headlights sit proudly up front, flared fenders bulge with purpose, and the rear-mounted spare tire reinforces the message that this machine was engineered for places where pavement is merely a suggestion. Every line on the body serves a function, from the chamfered edges that improve approach angles to the modular bumpers that can be unbolted and replaced in sections when the trail inevitably leaves its mark. It is retro done right, not as a costume, but as a statement of intent. Underneath that unmistakably rugged sheet metal lies a platform that will surprise some enthusiasts but reassure the hardcore off-road crowd. Rather than adopting the TNGAF architecture found beneath the larger Land Cruiser 250 series, Toyota chose to build the FJ on its proven IMV ladder frame platform, the same tough backbone that underpins the legendary Hilux pickup. This is not a unibody crossover pretending to be rugged. It is a body-on-frame compact SUV engineered to absorb punishment. The IMV platform brings exceptional durability, straightforward repairability, and the kind of structural rigidity that matters when you are crawling over boulders or fording streams far from civilization. Toyota reinforced the chassis with additional underfloor bracing and tuned the suspension to deliver wheel articulation comparable to the iconic Land Cruiser 70 series, a vehicle that has remained in production since 1984 precisely because its capability is beyond question. Powering the 2026 Toyota FJ Cruiser is a 2.7-liter naturally aspirated inline-four gasoline engine, designated the 2TR-FE, producing 120 kilowatts, or roughly 163 horsepower, and 246 newton-meters of torque. While those numbers may seem modest compared to the turbocharged six-cylinder engines dominating the American market, Toyota's strategy becomes clear when you consider the FJ's curb weight of approximately 4,490 pounds, which is about 440 pounds lighter than the Land Cruiser 250 series. Less mass means less strain on the drivetrain, better fuel efficiency, and nimbler handling on tight trails. A 6-speed automatic transmission channels power to a part-time four-wheel drive system offering H2, H4, and L4 modes, complete with a locking rear differential for when traction disappears entirely. The short 2,580mm wheelbase and tight 5.5-meter turning radius transform what could be a cumbersome off-roader into a surprisingly agile mountain goat, capable of pivoting through switchbacks and threading between trees where larger SUVs would be forced to turn back. Dimensions are another area where the Land Cruiser FJ distinguishes itself in a market obsessed with ever larger vehicles. At 4,575mm long, 1,855mm wide, and 1,960mm tall, the FJ is nearly a foot shorter than the Land Cruiser 250 while maintaining generous ground clearance and approach and departure angles that hover around 30 and 20 degrees respectively. Inside, the cabin accommodates 5 passengers across 2 rows, with a horizontal instrument panel designed to help drivers instantly read vehicle attitude during extreme off-camber situations. The cowl and beltline are kept low to maximize forward and side visibility on rough terrain, while durable surfaces throughout the interior suggest Toyota expects owners to hose out the cabin after a weekend in the mud. Toyota Safety Sense comes standard, bringing modern active safety features including pre-collision assistance, because capability should never come at the cost of peace of mind. What truly sets the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser FJ apart from its rivals is the emphasis on customization and personalization. Toyota understands that the modern adventure buyer does not want a finished product, they want a canvas. The corner bumpers are segmented and removable, allowing owners to replace only damaged sections after an encounter with a rock face rather than swapping an entire bumper assembly. MOLLE panels integrated into the cargo area provide endless mounting options for outdoor gear, recovery equipment, and overlanding accessories. Optional factory accessories already confirmed include heavy-duty steel skid plates, a functional snorkel for water crossings, and robust roof rails capable of supporting rooftop tents and kayaks. Toyota even previewed the Landhopper, a compact electric personal mobility vehicle designed to fold into the FJ's cargo area, extending the spirit of exploration beyond where four wheels can travel. This is not merely an SUV, it is an ecosystem built around the philosophy of freedom and joy, which is literally what the FJ name now represents. For North American buyers eagerly searching for 2027 Toyota FJ Cruiser USA release date and pricing information, the situation requires patience. Toyota has confirmed that the Land Cruiser FJ is initially targeted at Japan, Thailand, Australia, and other global markets, with no official plans for United States distribution at this time. The reasoning is pragmatic. The IMV platform and the 2.7-liter powertrain were not engineered to meet current American safety and emissions regulations, much like the Suzuki Jimny that remains forbidden fruit for US enthusiasts. However, history offers a glimmer of hope. The original FJ Cruiser was born from North American demand, and the appetite for compact, authentic off-roaders has only grown since Ford resurrected the Bronco and Jeep continues to dominate with the Wrangler. If demand proves loud enough, and if Toyota can adapt the powertrain or platform to comply with federal standards, a 2027 model year debut in US dealerships is not outside the realm of possibility. Pricing remains speculative, but industry analysts expect the Land Cruiser FJ to slot significantly below the Land Cruiser 250, which currently starts around $58,150. By leveraging the cost-effective IMV platform and a simpler four-cylinder engine, Toyota could realistically position the FJ in the mid-$30,000 to low $40,000 range, making it one of the most accessible body-on-frame off-roaders on the market. That price point would place it in direct conceptual competition with the Ford Bronco Sport and base Jeep Wrangler, while offering the reliability and resale value that Toyota has cultivated over decades. The 2026 to 2027 Toyota FJ Cruiser represents something increasingly rare in the automotive world, a vehicle built with conviction rather than compromise. It does not chase crossover sales by sacrificing ground clearance. It does not dilute its identity with soft curves and fragile cladding. It is a compact, ladder-frame, part-time four-wheel drive adventure machine that honors its bloodline while embracing modern safety and customization. For off-road enthusiasts, overlanding addicts, and anyone who believes that the journey matters more than the destination, the return of the FJ is not just good news. It is the news they have been waiting over a decade to hear.